Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Imadin bin Rahman from BA 2443A, and our group will present about HIRARC analysis. For the company background, the company of Serber Dynamic, established in 1993, Serber Dynamic, through its subsidiaries, is an international energy service, a group providing integrated engineering solutions to the oil and gas, petrochemical, power generation industries, water and wastewater, and utilities. For health, safety, and environment, Serber Dynamic emphasizes its core policy commitments to the quality and the protection of health, safety, and the environment, a commitment which ranks equal among all its other primary business. This company also achieved the achievement that Occupational Health and Safety Policy, OSHA's 18001 in 2007, Quality Policy, ISO 9001 in 2015, Environmental Policy, ISO 14001 in 2015. For company expertise, Serber Dynamic also has the capabilities to carry out EPCC of plants, facilities, road infrastructure and buildings, as well as other related system and solution, including design and installation of process control and instrumentation, system integration, auxiliary power generation, and firefighting system, among others.
So, I would like to starting our first identification in HIRARC, which is confined space. In confined space, we identify they have three hazards, which is oxygen enrichment, atmospheric hazard, and lack of oxygen. In these three hazards, we can conclude that they have four types of gas, which is oxygen, carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfur, and explosive material that can trigger a fire and lack of oxygen. Risk control of this company is make a gas testing before allowing workers starting their works. Plus, worker must adopt to backup recovery procedure. Our recommended risk control is work that have been designed, arranged, conduct, and maintained should be applied in all of the hazard. Next is the major testing requirement should be provided in the four types of gas. For space, ventilation requirement can be provided in the confined space.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nalada I will talk about the weightlifting. There are two hazards from weightlifting, which is a failure of lifting equipment and moving and swing load. So, the second hazard is moving and swing load. Moving and swing load is when load are swing on crane and the load on the crane are free move. So, the employee will in dangerous when they are under the suspended load. For failure of lifting equipment, which is there are two existing control analysis. First is safety officer will ensure that only certified and adequate rigging and lifting equipment are used, and and the safety officer will check all equipment periodically. And the risk of failure lifting equipment hazard is 12. For the second hazard of lifting is moving and swing load, also 12, which is a quite high risk. Both hazards must be controlled to avoid any continuous accident at workplace. So for the recommended control measure for failure of lifting equipment, a crane must have valid lifting machine certificate from DOS Malaysia to make sure crane always in good condition. Second, provide lifting plan to know load calculation and crane specification capacity to avoid excessive load resulting in damaged lifting gears. And then for recommended countermeasure for moving and swing lot are using tagline during lifting operation to control swing and movement of lot and provide safe working procedure like signal man monitor lifting process. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Zami Ashraf bin Zabah. Today I will present about HIRARC analysis related to selected job that is work at height. Alright, first of all, I will tell you the hazard that are in this job. There are two hazards, namely the risk of worker slipping and dangerous surfaces. Risk of worker slipping can occur if the safety officer or employee does not make a proper inspection of safety equipment, and dangerous surfaces can occur if surfaces have sharp objects such as nail. Next, I will talk about how company serba dynamic holding berhad control the risk involved. Safety officer will ensure safety harness will be inspected before use, and safety officer check that workers are wearing safety harness correctly. The safety officer will check all equipment periodically and keep the work area safe from any hazardous objects such as wood, nail, and iron. Inspect the surface where the workers step on it. My additional recommendation: first, ensure employees are mentally, physically healthy. Second, observe the employee doing the job from start to finish. Third, record hazard if any, so that can be referred for repair in the future. Alright, that's all for me. Thank you.